This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Hey, good day. Yes, I'm up. I'm sitting up for a change. Let's take a look, shall we? Something I didn't prepare, but I should have. At least I have it this time. And blood sugar, we're at 7.4. Pretty damn good. My blood sugar itself is 97%. Now, if we go back, yesterday, around 5, I had some lows. So after 5, if I keep straight all day, it should be better. Now, I want to talk to you today about this little device. This is not sponsored by Medtronic. This is my personal feelings on the 780. It's a closed loop system devised by Medtronic. My first point I want to bring out is you have to learn to relinquish control. This system allows for it to correct its blood sugar on its own. You don't necessarily have to worry about it. Right now, in Canada anyway, it still utilizes the Guardian sensors. There is a Guardian 4 sensor coming out, which promises no more calibrations, if I'm understanding correctly. Medtronic, for customer service, has been one of the best companies I've ever dealt with. And like I said, I'm not getting paid for this. The pump has a very easy removable clip. Just there, and it's off. That's the first feature. The clip itself, on the bottom, I don't know if you can really see here, has a little indent which allows you to unscrew your battery cap. That's amazing because for years when you had to change your battery, you never had a screwdriver or a coin or anything. It always happened when you didn't have it. So that's a big design feature. Medtronic has a number of pumps. It's not only the 780. They have the 770, and then there's the 600 series. They all can work for your needs. Right now, because of my brittle diabetes, I'm placed on the 780 pump. Everything is controlled by these buttons. You click it on. If you're on the sensors, it automatically shows you your blood sugar. Now the sensors are an additional add-on, and they go about 400 Canadian per month. So insurance helps. This has allowed me to identify when I'm starting to drop, when I'm not. It has easy to use icons, and to get to them, you press this button. And you have a whole bunch of icons all the way around. The green in the middle is for insulin. If you have to type in how many carbs that you have for the insulin, That's pretty much all you have to do. You still have, right now, you still have to calibrate twice a day. But with the new Guardian 4 sensors, hopefully you won't have to be doing that. You have sensor information. And that's where you would get your Smart Guard. Now with Smart Guard, it helps stop you from going low. If you reach your low threshold, the pump stops producing for 2 hours. So that becomes a hell of a lot easier. Trust me. If you end up going low, things, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, am I still pumping? Am I not? You can set temporary targets in this range. This pump pretty well does a lot. So, anytime you want to get back to a previous screen, you just click that button. Excuse me. You have your histories. You can go and take a look at different histories. Did I already give my bolus for that meal, or didn't I? You can take a look up here, and it'll let you know. When you have to change your tubing, that's all done right here. Status on your pump. How long till I have to change the sensor? When will I have to change my tubing? You can take a look on this sensor. If there is an alert, it'll tell you there as well. Priming with your phone. Now, you can see all your blood sugars on your phone. You still have to have the pump to do what you need to. The pump is attached to your body by a catheter. This little thing. I like it personally because when you have your pump, you're not going to be worried, where's my phone? Well, I've got to have my PDM. You can utilize your phone, but you always will have your pump. This little tether line pretty well ensures that. Settings, what you want to set on your pump. Typing in a blood sugar. Any sounds that you want to modify. And of course, sensor, you're back to sensor, and then you're back to your insulin. This is where you'll always be. This is probably going to be your most used icon, is typing in the insulin for food. I have grown accustomed to this pump. I've had a few other models of a Medtronic pump. My very first pump was not a Medtronic pump. And when I got my first Medtronic pump, I was amazed on how easy they are to work. Customer service, which is a big point for me. If your pump is under warranty, it gets broken, they'll ship you out a new pump. You're never really going to be lost with the help Medtronic has. Medtronic was able to help me in moving up in a model pump. There's a whole other backstory about me getting on the sensor and how I was able to get the sensors. And we'll talk about that later. Is there any negatives about this pump? The only thing on this new pump is when you're priming your transmitter and your sensor. It takes up to 2 hours. Okay. But it doesn't tell you how much longer you have. Sort of like, do I go out to the store or something? No, because I could only have this much time. There used to be a little bar graph, and that part I miss. I've never really had a pump failure. I've had it where the tubing's blocked. User problem, not the pump problem. Medtronic is definitely something you want to look at. Yes, there's all the new fangled ones that have different devices and oh, how easy it is. This is so much easier. Your sensors read right on to this. Is it compatible with the other sugar monitoring devices? No, this has the Guardian sensors. I have found Medtronic being a super partner in my diabetic care. With that, have a super day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. Thank you. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.